Don't say I never got you anything.
Subar. Subar.
What? Excuse me? Excuse me, Julian Carter? You haven't got a good talisman yet? You'll get there. You'll get one.
Subar.
How's my food looking? It's looking fine. Why did I use that as a thumbnail?
Yes.
Because I thought it encapsulated the stream pretty well.
Of course. Come back anytime.
Got a random gift sub? I mean, it is something.
Yeah.
I think we'll do that Uthguna. You get rare 8 from the weekly tickets. Oh, I should probably talk to the cat, right? Talisman ticket.
And
Can we use that? Did I get it?
Kittens play, really.
Does my game data feel optimized? When are the speedruns going to start next? You please be very specific what you mean by speedrun. Like, when is the next challenge runs? Challenge quests? The Neo speedruns? So interesting games to speedrun because of the RNG.
Give it a try.
Use items. I did. Oh, hey, look at that. Can I wait for you? Sure. Am I retired or just taking a break? From what?
Are you looking for something?
Speed? Have you ever seen me do a speed run for Monster Hunter Wilds? Have you seen anybody do speed runs in this game? There's another question. Did I get the teaching job? They hired me. I have a job now. I didn't really think they were gonna hire me. I did not expect that. I just I thought it would be funny to apply, and then they hired me. They're like, "You're perfect." I'm a wagey now. It's only part-time. It's only 25 hours a week. They called me, they said, "You sound like the perfect candidate." And then I interviewed for the job, and then they emailed me and they said, "You are the perfect candidate." Am I gonna go back to Arby's? It's not that close.
Okay, let's be on our way.
I don't want to sound ungrateful, but I wasn't planning on actually getting hired.
As Madam Smiley just resubscribed.
Thanks, man. Thank you. No, I just everybody says how bad the job market is, and I think it is bad. I just didn't think I would get that lucky. Not even like I could build a better computer. They needed a very specific person. They needed somebody who could talk about finances, had energy, had run educational fairs before, and was willing to work part-time. And I'm like their unicorn candidate. If I spoke Portuguese or Spanish, I would have been like a million times hired. Can I learn? If they paid me to learn Spanish, I would learn Spanish. I don't know if I'm gonna learn Portuguese. Speak both of these. I need a job. Do they need more people? Can you do those things that do you have a degree in finance or economics? Or an MBA? They probably want you to have one of those. But to be honest with you, I would rather work a normal job than feel obligated to play Monster Hunter right now. I would seriously rather slap on those khakis and polo shirt and get in there than have to deal with whatever this bullshit is that we're currently watching on our screen. It's tough, man. Monster Hunter try this and sneak them into the library? I'll see what I can. A peasant wagey? It's really not that bad. It's gonna be like 25 hours a week, which overworking. But I'd rather play this or Sunbreak. If we're talking about Gunland specifically, I'd rather play Sunbreak. In general, I'd rather not play either of them. I would really rather just play Night Rain. That's what I'd really rather be playing now, but I sometimes feel some sort of unnecessary obligation to actually stream Monster Hunter. I don't know why. Yeah, would you rather somebody poop on my bed or my pillow? Gunlance and Switch Axe. You know, I've not really played a lot of Rise Switch Axe because there's that one move that's just too broken. Can you see my build? Sure. It's pretty good. For Gunlance, it's actually really good. You let me know if there's anything else you need to see, Lance Chua. And I'll show it to you. That maybe? I just wish everybody felt about Night Rain the way I did. And that way I wouldn't have to hear the question, when are you going to play Monster Hunter again? And then that would be fine. They buffed the Odo set recently, Lance Chua. So on Gunlance specifically, it's really good. I would not use this set for anything other than Gunlance. But for Gunlance, I would say it's pretty up there. I saw your message, House of the Dad. I saw you type Night Rain in. Think you're bad at Night Rain? It's not an easy game. Night Rain's more of a Monster game than Wilds is. I agree with you. It's maybe the most Monster Hunter game since Monster Hunter World. For people out there with normie jobs that stream what they do during work, I mean, since like 10 years ago, you had people, at the very least, streaming themselves doing Uber until Uber said you're not allowed to do that. Absolutely. You can go to the Muscle Girl bar and watch a live stream of them possibly right now. Well, I guess not right now, though. It's the morning over there. Ooh. I mean, I like Elden Ring, but Night Rain is as close to the perfect video game for me that exists right now. Yeah, I mean, I see YouTube shorts of people doing like Uber Eats and stuff all the time. There's all sorts of people that do all sorts of streaming. Actually, that sort of content is probably more profitable than the service itself. If you make a video that said, I did DoorDash for 80 hours at night. I mean, you get a lot of people that click that video. People want to watch you streaming your desk job. I think streaming is a hard thing. I think you'd have to edit it into a video. If you could edit that into a 10-minute video or 5-minute video, people would watch it. House of the Dad, thank you. House of the Dad, you are multi-stream watching right now? The funny thing is, I had no issue literally licking the grout between the toilet and the back wall for years between when Rise came out and Wilds came out. But now that Wilds is out and it sucks, I'm like, fuck this, man. I can't do this for another, I think it'd be 5 years. That could be a long time before they fix this game or release a new one. Or release a classic version. Or whatever it is they're planning on doing. Can't do it, man. Can't do it. "100%ing the hentai game?" What are you talking about? Full-time Phantasy Star Online Bluebird streamer. I wish it were so easy as manifesting into the universe. I'm going to become this type of content creator right now. I wish it was. I almost want to just sell that. That had burst on it. That had maybe potential.
Make room for me too.
I think it's funny that all the music that they play in this game is like sad music. I think the Rarity 9 talismans, aren't they like 3% drop rate?
Happy to help anytime.
I think we're gonna do this quest. No, we're gonna do this one. It's right here. This was the intended gameplay loop, I think.
Let's take a quick break. Have a nice hunt.
I mean, it's you know, at the end of the day, SFX, it's still just a game, you know. It's a disappointment, but at the end of the day, it's just a game, and Capcom has yet to scrub the entire internet of the old games. I thought I had earplugs on this set. Oh, I don't have my Wyvern Fire up. Actually a decent amount of damage. Consado gets it.
Subscribe for 41 months. Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter.
I'm glad Justin is back. He was sick for a while. I feel like he wants to murder me. You want to murder me? You're looking at me like you want to murder me. That attack comes out way sooner than it looks like. Oh! There's Moxie. Better subject myself to wilds? It's just a little diversion. It's to bait and switch people so that when I switch to Night Rain in an hour, there's more people here. Oh! What would Wilds need to do right now to keep your business? Well, it would have to consistently run well on PC. For everyone, not just me. Oh, I ran into a bubble. I was trying to explain, I was talking to my mom earlier, and I was trying to explain to her, I'm like, it's not even that the game itself is bad, although it has problems. It's like, people can't play it. Like, I've got a NASA computer, and it still struggles occasionally on my computer.
Time for a few quick
Like, I'm at 1440p, and I'm at, like, 60 FPS. What's going on? Like, what is it doing? Where, like, how far out into the distance is it rendering? I bet you if we got the camera at the right angle, we would see, like, the windward planes or whatever. Problem is the price of PS5s. I think the best way to interpret that article, and it's a great article, is if everybody in the world owned a PS5, and this was an issue of people only playing and experiencing the game on the PS5, there wouldn't be an issue because people wouldn't have seen the horrible performance on PC, and there would not be a world where people could ever do better than a PS5 Pro.
Like always, I'll place the items I gather.
And I think when they were designing the game, I think they really did think on launch 70-80% of the audience was going to be playing it on PS5. Even though there's this quote attributed, and I need to find out where it's from, where Capcom itself is like, oh, we're PC focused now. I mean, obviously not. You can say Kimura Village from Nasuja? Yeah, it's not good. No, I think when they started designing the game for the PS5, you know, I mean, there are aspects of the PS5 that are designed well. Like, it does a really great job with texture streaming. You know, I don't think it's just hardware. I think it's like software too, right? Lance Chua, I really don't know. I would assume that improvements for one might transfer to the other. It was kind of like that with Iceborne. Changes on Iceborne, which were not all necessarily good changes, happen on console. The main thing is now, the thing is that they're talking about is they're saying like, oh, maybe we should get this game to run on the Switch too, which is like, yes, it should. It should run on the Switch too. That would solve many things. Well, there could be like AI things in the background. Like, I'm assuming that's a big part of what it is. Like, there's endemic life that it's rendering. Dragon's Dogma, all on FSX, I'm going to stop you there. Dragon's Dogma 2 is running better. Doesn't run great. No, but it definitely, like, they fixed it. Like, it runs way more stable in Vernworth now. We're actually getting a lot of topples here. There's people you don't want this game to run well for? Who? As an investor at Capcom, do you feel the course correct or continue on the AAA path of destruction? I mean, I'm optimistic about everything other than Monster Hunter. Remember, they could release a world remastered version between the time that Wilds is out and we get a G-Rank expansion, and probably sell like another 4 to 5 million copies. I haven't sold my stock yet, for whatever that's worth. Although I am gradually losing faith in the RE engine. It might be cooked. Yeah, I think the old Monster Hunter games would sell. I think it would sell a lot better than Capcom outwardly says.
Look to just resubscribe.
Rex will save us.
Rex will save us. Total.
I think it's good for things that aren't RE. I think Pragmata will be fine. It'll sell at least as well as Kunitsugami, which, like, they know how well that game is going to sell. What are you not dead yet? Yeah, I mean, you know, RE is fine because they don't have to track tons of endemic life, and you're in a hallway like 80% of the time. But I guess, you know, Digital Foundry was super impressed with RE9. The lighting, at least, they said was like some of the best they've ever seen. Which, I mean, that's nice. Nice to hear some things are going well. Someone's dead. Yep. Yep. It might be a stupid question. What engine is Okami on? Is that going to be RE engine? I guess so. That would make sense. It's funny that you all mentioned it, because like we're getting pretty close to the Game Awards. And like this was definitely going to be Capcom's year to try and get a Game of the Year. Like they've spent a lot of money, and like they're not. They might get best hunting multiplayer title. We're gonna be competing against Wild Hearts S. But other than that, man, it's gonna be tough. I heard about the Horizon multiplayer game. I remember seeing a trailer for it.
Let's take a quick break.
I'm assuming it's just on PlayStation alone. I think Capcom. I think they might. I think Wilds will get a award in a not Game of the Year category. Wilds is getting no awards. They've mark my words. They've given Jeff Keighley enough money. That's all I'm gonna say. It's gonna be like fucking like. I guess it can't be best music. First optimization award. I'm just saying the money is there. Room for improvement. Labor of love. I don't know. Night Range should get everything that Wilds will get. Disappointment. You guys are more savage than I am. But honestly, post-launch support, like Night Rain is one of the best examples of any game with post-launch support I think I've ever seen. We hate this game. What do you think is the mentality behind the people that are like, why don't you play Monster Hunter? Is it like when you see like Michael Jordan at the grocery store and you're like, hey, Michael Jordan, don't you play basketball? Why are you buying groceries? How many Everdarks are on the disc though? They're probably all done. They've probably been done with everything for the whole time. That's fine. The base game itself was okay. Single-celled organisms. Feels like From Software loves Night Rain. I think the director that was like given the budget and time to work on it just has such a clear passion and a clear vision for what he wants the game to be. It's a weird experimental title with a $40 price tag that is perfect in every way. The worst thing to happen with Night Rain is all the so-called From Software fans that played it and were angry at it because it didn't have the same level of roguelike randomness that Binding of Isaac does. Peasants. Tourists. That's what I would say. They should work on a Kingsfield game. But I feel like Souls is like completely taken that possibility away. Or Elden Ring or whatever. You don't want an Elden Ring too? Too bad. That's probably what you're getting. I don't know, I guess maybe not, but they're working in an Elden Ring movie, so. PV Battle Royale? I'm not even sure that Battle Royale is the right term, although I know what you mean. The little shrinking circle. You know, Dark and Darker has a PvE mode. He's right next to the wall. Is he gonna get messed up by the wall? They got rid of it? Oh no. People didn't like it? Was it too easy to exploit? Was it ruining the market? They got rid of solos? So is it constantly a 3-man team? That's insane. Somebody wants to play solo, let them play solo. Elden Ring with Zendaya, Tom Holland, Pedro Pascal. I would watch it. I've only been streaming for 45 minutes. It feels like 4 hours already. Bloodborne is very overrated. Hard disagree.
Understood. Let's continue the investigation.
But you're entitled to your opinion, even if it's wrong. They're talking about Dark and Darker? You said Bloodborne is overrated? A YouTube chatter. I mean, they're entitled to their opinion. I don't know why they said that. It was my all-time favorite From Software game until Night Rain came out. And then now it's Night Rain. But for a very long time, I would have said, fuck yeah, Bloodborne is it. Probably, if there's one complaint against Bloodborne, is like, you kind of just wish there was more Bloodborne. That's literally it. And even then, that's what, you know, the Chalice dungeons are for. Have I gotten any good charms? I mean, I got charms. I mean, are they good? They're okay. I'm using them.
Wow, we sure got here fast.
Why is this still a thing? Don't stick your ass out at me. Yeah, I mean, where I'm going to piss people off is I thought Sekiro was okay. I didn't think it was bad. I just think it was mostly okay. Liza P is better than Sekiro. Thank you. Thank you for being brave enough to say it. I don't want to say it's overhyped. Like, it's good. I don't want people, like, ripping me apart. Dude, imagine Lies of P Night Rain. That would be great. Your favorite From Software game? Poke Poke Ira Village. You're not a fan of the Bloodborne mechanics? You don't like the rally? Or you don't like the counter with shooting things with guns? I think they're both neat, personally. But, you know, again, you're entitled to your opinion.
Yes.
Lobby quests. Why are you hunting a tempered Rathalos? Dark Souls 2 is the best out of all the Souls games. It's the most experimental, which gives it a lot of points. Dark Souls, why the fuck are you posting Dosha Guma?
Of course. Come back anytime.
There's a new Dosha event. Well, maybe I want to do it. What the fuck is this set? What am I doing? Fuck it. Here we go. Yeah, I like Dark Souls 2 for how weird it is. Dark Souls 3 feels very derivative of its own games, which is funny that that can even be a thing. Special equipment. I think it's probably for the Dosha head.
Do you have everything?
You're already almost dead. Probably.
The guild sent us supply items.
There's missable stuff? The only thing that might be missable is the Fender guitar stuff. So if you care about that at all, I'd recommend fighting that Rathalos until you get it.
Target is nearly spent. This is an opportunity to capture them. More supplies have been added.
You played Bloodborne all the way up to New Game Plus 8? Oh my god. What a legend. I have a bunch of Bloodborne playthroughs, but I think I only had one that went all the way down to the bottom of the Chalice dungeons. Which I would consider, like, it isn't a full playthrough until you do that. I don't know if anyone agrees or disagrees. Guess we gotta do it again. New game plus 60. When does the scaling stop on Bloodborne? It's got to stop at a certain point, right? But wait, it's got to stop at like 12 or something. It's 76. Okay.
Order of the guild.
No pendant from Chicken Challenge. Oh, is the chicken challenge up? Is that the That's got to be the competition chicken. Is the competition chicken up right now? I wouldn't mind doing the competition chicken. By the way, update on the competition. Everyone I know that said that they might go has told me so far they are not planning on going. Take that for what you will. You're gonna go pair some Monster Hunter Festa? No. I'm not even gonna go to... What is it? San Francisco? I'm not even gonna go to San Francisco for the competition out there. That kind of cycling? I'm not doing anything, man. I'm content with my own existence, my own weak mortal flesh. Yeah, I don't mind memorizing larboard and starboard. That's game's silly. How big is my class? It's a position. I'm an instructor, so it's gonna depend. Like, I'm gonna be teaching events in the community, and I'm gonna be running events at schools. So it's not like I'm just teaching one class. I'm not like a professor.
It's a good opportunity to capture them.
But I'd rather do that than have to figure out what the hell I'm gonna do about Monster Hunter every week.
Nice work.
I did like 5 years of challenge runs in this game. Teaching those kids how to do an offset. And I would rather teach them how to evade. Elatrion or Behemoth. Practice my material by doing advice streams. I've done advice streams before. Yeah, I just got the job house. They just gave it to me. They messaged me through Indeed at first, and they're like, "You sound like the perfect candidate." I interviewed, I did my presentation, and then they emailed me as a follow-up. They said, "You are the perfect candidate."
Come on over.
I was like, "Wow, thanks." My ego does not need that, but I'll take it. Job for what? I'm going to be teaching financial education to people in the community. It's a it's a part-time job, but it's going to be like 25 hours a week. Perfect only candidate. There was definitely other people that applied and were like old or something, because when I went to do my interview, they're like, the issue with all of the other candidates is they don't have any energy. And I said, oh, I have energy. I said, the only thing is you gotta tell me if I gotta chill out. And they actually kind of did. They said, hey, you might be speaking to people who are not native English speakers, so you might have to go slower. I said, okay. I'll take it down a little. I'll take it down a notch. No, it's gonna be in person. There might be some Zoom, but it's mostly gonna be in person. Is my understanding. Help somebody ask about highways. I mean, I'll be near the state capitol.
Yeah.
I want to do one more of these. May as well make both of them. Congrats on getting the job. It wasn't. I don't want this to come off the wrong way. It's not like I needed the job. It's not like I needed it. I was just thinking like, what would I rather do than stream Wilds? More or less, it was like, if I could spend more time doing something other than streaming Monster Hunter and not having to worry about what I'm streaming, would I work another job? And I said, well, if the right job is there, I would do it. It was a good job. You know, I'll be able to help people out. I'm not leaving you. I mean, it's part-time. Like, I'll still be streaming. You got it.
Commencing quest now. Are you prepared?
But if I made a pro highway, what do you think? I'm gonna go like gremlins on him? I'm gonna eviscerate him? Thank you very much, Beans. I'm gonna continue traveling for months at a time. I'm gonna be meeting them about the contract, I think, this week. And we're gonna work out those details, because I'm gonna tell them like I travel in the summer. I don't need to travel for like 3 or 4 months at a time, but I would like to leave, you know, ideally for like 4 weeks. They don't have to pay me. I'm gonna tell them like, you don't have to pay me. I don't need like paid vacation. It's not the average yellow hook, and that would be the right one. Well, I mean, it's, you know, I like challenges, and, you know, it's going to be a lot of public speaking, which, like, is not an issue, but it is always a challenge, so. Yeah, I used to, that's right, Unlucky. I did used to stream a lot. I mean, I was really, it wasn't sustainable, but I was streaming for 40 hours a week on top of working 40 hours a week. I don't want to do it again. But, I mean, realistically, we are probably at least 3 to 4 years before another Monster Hunter comes out. I mean, obviously, we'll get an expansion of this game, but you know, it's probably going to be 2030. Or we see another Monster Hunter game. I mean, just because Ichinose made Rise and GU doesn't mean you can't have a good game. You think this game can be saved by DLC? I'm making a YouTube series about it, as you know, and you can change a lot of things, but I think right now, so much of the team is focused on just fixing the performance. They don't have quite as many people working on the other issues that it has. I don't want to go back to World. I don't want to. I got a job instead of going back to World. I'm so sorry. It used to be my job. I used to do a speed run of World a day, man. And I'm like, oh, find some other way to spend my time. 30% of the percent of players who own World on Steam made it to Iceborne. I think that's actually not... I don't think that's terrible. Does that only show up for people that own Iceborne?
You have any requests?
Watch this.
All right, I want to do the challenge quest.
Another satisfied customer.
So is this COD quest going to be the same for France and the United States?
Okay. Quest accepted.
The qualifier for both? I'm assuming there's going to be an Arkveld quest. You're leaving? Goodbye. I'll be back tomorrow. Who else wants to help me with the cock? Thank you, Roar. Wow, a lot of people donating today. What a time. I got a job instead of streaming Wilds. I will say it's pretty sad out there though. Like other than that one job, every single job description is door-to-door salesman for solar panels, door-to-door salesman for fiber optic internet, which isn't that bad, or selling whole life insurance, which is mostly a scam. I can't imagine there ever being a situation where somebody who wants whole life insurance wouldn't be better off buying term life insurance and then investing their money normally. Door-to-door? Does door-to-door even work anymore? For solar, all they got to do is get 1 out of 100 homes to sign a lease deal, and they've made their money. Any chance I'd run a quest as Akuma? No. No. You take a job to sell solar panels? It's popular in the Northeast, although, you know what? I think the new bill is killing that, so... Not for long. Bet you the bow is really good. I wonder if the bow is it. What are the... Get an ambush? I was at the grocery store 2 or 3 days ago, Rao Caro, when I was going through the self-checkout, and yeah, all the machines were breaking. And as I was leaving, the guy that was like managing the 6 machines, like, hey, said, hey, goodbye. I said, hey, goodbye, man. I said, hey, you're doing great, but man, you think there'd be more people going to the normal checkout? And what he said was so funny. So this is the perspective of somebody who works at the grocery store. He said, paraphrasing, not a direct quote, paraphrasing, most customers don't want to talk to anyone anymore. That's... I like talking to people. Like, I'm that guy that always makes small talk, which I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Maybe it's a bad thing. Maybe I'm fucking people over. Really messing them up. Bring your own bags, which is awkward when not using self-checkout. I never found it to be an issue. My favorite weapon in Wilds. That's a loaded question. There are weapons I don't like. Sponge low. By the way, in case nobody knew, Lord of the Rings Online right now, you can, if you download the game for like the next 2 to 3 months, get like all the content for, like I think all the content in the game. And you could probably play it with these ones. I like this music. Is this sound, this OST from anything else? I'm probably not playing bow correctly at all, by the way. Any games I'm looking forward to? Neo 3. Don't kill me! Oh, I missed the A rank. Yeah, maybe dual blades or bow isn't it for me. He'll do the dual blades. Lance time? Lance time might be good too. I think Lance had sleep on it though. What's the plan for tonight? I'm gonna play Wilds until I feel like I've suckered enough people into watching my stream, and then I'm gonna switch to Night Rain. Capcom's taking the PS5 price, hindering Mutts in world sales. It's an interesting article. Because they do kind of say that, but it's like a little bit more nuanced than that, I feel like. My take from it is they assumed everyone would play on the PS5, which should have relatively less performance issues. But because people don't have it on the PS5, it's like kind of like a woe is me pity party. Do the bosses rotate tonight? It's either tonight or tomorrow. Purpose of the crosshair and Soulstone Survivors? So you have auto aim? But if the auto aim isn't targeting the thing you want to target, you can manually aim. Because, like, maybe there's a boss, but your auto aim isn't targeting the boss. I gotta do better than that. Like, I'll be happy to stream Soulstone Survivors as well. I played it some more over the weekend. You'll be able to play Greatsword no more without focus mode. Wilds might be actively making you a worse monster hunter player. You're watching the VOD, you didn't get notified? Dude, what a fucked up VOD. That rev run shouldn't have counted? Dude, chat is so mean sometimes. Well, I got the A rank. With a partner, I could probably get it under 2 minutes. Bad Nowsy. No, that was not the run where I ran off the Clem spamming. That was a good run, though. Dude, I was so mad. I was so angry. Rankings. Challenge quests. Are they not? Am I stupid? Are they not showing the results? Is it broken? They may not want to show the results because they don't want to, like, influence the tournament in any way. All right, Randy, if you want to get on in this one, I might use Greatsword. This is the tournament. This is the qualifier for the tournament. And then allegedly there's going to be another match after it. Kill enemies with spells instead of swinging my grafted greatsword once. Dude, I was fucking them up with those spells. Hitting them with one swing. Well, I'm not used to swinging the grafted blade. How do they check if the qualifier run is legit? This is for the in-person tournament. So you have to go to the tournament in person and you're going to play in person. You're only able to practice it now because, like, They want you to practice. The wall drop? I watched the video. I watch all the videos you make. Happy hunting? It's just a hunt. It's just hunting. I don't know what you're waiting for. Just keep going, man. Have I ever considered doing some streams of the old Monster Hunter games? If you ever check my backlog of the VODs, you'll see that for the last 5 years, that's almost exclusively what I've streamed. Greatest hits. I've done multiple all credits challenges. I've done all monsters. I've done all credits heartless. You haven't caught many of the streams? It's on you? It's okay, I'm not mad at you. I'm just telling you. Just telling you they're there. They're all saved. There's a lot of good ones. I mean, you know, All Monsters is an amazing one. There's another VOD channel that you might need to go to. Should be. Why would I ban it? There's an archive channel. What is it? SD Shepherd Archive. Some of that content is under the archive. This is before we were allowed to do dual streaming. It's time for a second All Monsters. Guys, I'm getting a job. I'm getting a job. I'm getting a job rather than having to play more Monster Hunter Wilds. I would rather do that. So. Deathless was a great run, man. I mean, in some ways, like, it's hard to top all credits Deathless. You know what I mean? That's pretty much, like, I don't know if I could do anything better than that. I mean, I guess I could play Frontier. Frontier's pretty good. Is Milds that bad? It's pretty bad. Just retire to Thailand and play whatever you want. My wife wants to be around her niece and nephew while they grow up. Which, you know, I kind of get it. But if it were just me,
Come on over.
I mean, it'd be night rain 10 hours a day, getting Thailand delivery to my room, buddy. Give my wife a child and then she'll be like, fuck that. Take me to Thailand instead. You might have a point there. I was looking into Italian residency today. I can get it, you know. Do this again. Monster Hunter Wilds made me unretire. Got a job. Real, not clickbait. Get good internet going to the villa somehow? Did I tell you this story? I got good internet going to the villa. When I got back from Thailand in the spring, I took out $1,000 in cash and slapped it down on the counter in front of my father-in-law, and I said, you get the fast internet this time. I said, you don't fuck this up, Paulo. Did I really get another job? I did. Yeah. So I've paid up for fiber optic internet for 3 years in the Italian villa. So, like, we're good. It's ready whenever I want it. They're gonna join me. It's a part-time job, Elion. It's 25 hours a week. Can I bring that dog to the villa? Yeah, if I'm there, who's gonna? The one thing everyone needs to learn in their life is who's gonna stop me. I'm gonna go take their dog and I'm bringing it with me. What are they gonna say? No? Oh, that's my dog? No, the dog's coming with me. I'll bring it back when I leave. I like that dog. My buddy that was there though, he's moving. I think he's going to Germany? It's either Germany or Spain. He's going to be an accountant or something. So, I mean, I'm happy for him. I mean, there's not a lot of job opportunities in Sicily. So, you know, unless you want to get into, like, if you want to own, like, a restaurant or something. I know the one issue, I went to Italy a couple of summers ago. This was right after Sunbreak came out. And, you know, my in-laws were supposed to get fiber optic internet to their place. And they were really, like, bent out of shape about, like, having to pay for it while they weren't there. So they let themselves get talked into getting, like a cell phone modem. I guess it's popular in some areas. But, like, they live in a mountain. So you can imagine what that was like. It didn't work. Am I delivering pizza to Pepe's? I don't actually live that close to Pepe's. Nothing against people that deliver food, though. That's hard work. I want to get that KO. I thought he was going to be down for a lot longer. I do think it's kind of strange how a lot of places don't have their own delivery drivers. Like, I know you can just call, like, Uber and, like, Instacart or whatever it is, DoorDash. But don't they take a lot of your money whenever, like, you place an order? Don't they take, like, 10 or 15%? Feels like you'd actually save money just hiring somebody to do the delivery. Like, I understand, like, the app is convenient. You might get some sales that way, but nowadays, I feel like most people would be willing to, like, call or text or go to your website to place an order. If it meant they were going to save, like, I don't know, $5, $10. Well, I think Uber and, like, DoorDash take it on both ends. I think you pay more as a customer, and I think the restaurant has to give them money. I think it's like 15%. Why does Sword and Shield do so much damage? You never thought of getting the bird to pick you up? It's just like Palamute recovery in Riz. It's exactly the same. You're fucking with me. There's no way you've never done that before. It's literally in the trailer for the game. And when we saw it, we're like, man, I hope it's not broken to shit as Palamute recovery. Is it actually more free in Rise? I guess I've never really done a side-by-side comparison. You can definitely, it's a lot easier, it feels like, to get hit with the Secret in Wilds compared to Rise. But it's still broken as fuck in both. I wonder how close we are to like another KO. A striker could guard like this in GU? You get Valor Sword and Shield, which is like infinitely more entertaining. In my opinion. Kind of a weird situation because
Looks like the monster dropped something.
all of the monsters, like in 9-star, like, feels like a lot of them give pretty bad rewards. So, like, you're kind of tempted to just spam gore over and over again, but I just feel like I've already fought so much fucking gore. It reminds me a lot of, like, the weird design decisions that Rise had. Where it's like, you want to enjoy the variety. But the game is saying, like, oh, don't you want your treat? You have to be good, though, for gore to be optimal? I guess that's one way of looking at it. it's just like, but then it's like, yeah, you could farm Raid Owl. I guess what I'm trying to say is Mizu and Legiacris are pretty much the best fights in the game. And yet, feels like the game just wants you to keep fighting more. When's Night Rain? How about we do Night Rain? How long has it been? An hour and a half? When those sports players are forced to do conferences, how long are they supposed to sit there and answer questions? What's the amount of time that they got to sit there and talk to the press pool? 30 minutes? I would like it if they got rid of the investigations and you just accepted a quest and it gave you random monsters. They let us go to the tent. Like, we can just select our gear once we load in. It's not like we'd get punished too hard. They even let you carry 2 weapons. I want a 9-star Chatacabra. Night Rain patch come out September 11th. Not joking. Oh, fuck. Lure pod? I don't bring them with me, although I probably should. Oh! That's a bad one. I'm registering it as a favorite and sending it to the box. You know, level 3 Razor Sharp isn't bad. Obviously, 3-star Dragon Resistance is bad, but level 3 Razor Sharp is interesting. At least it's not a random range weapon skill. Fair. Bronze Age. The perfect hunting horn charm? I don't know that Stamina Thief is doing much. Stamina Thief actually did something in Rise. For the afflicted monsters. I thought that was interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna play some Night Rain. I sucked you all into my web. I just got a notification that Kai Sanat is back for the final Mafia-thon. All right, if you're only here for the Monster Hunter, you go check out Kai Cenat. He's streaming Mafia right now. So go ahead and click over there. Wait, that's an actual emote? You did a hard credit pull? Oh no. That's okay. You can do 1 or 2 of those a year without too much impact on your credit, but you will get bothered by people. Guess I gotta kill the YouTube stream. Been great having you here, guys. Did they, I just want to see if the Night Lords changed, if the Everdarks rotated over. God, I got so mad the last stream. No, there's... We should be good. I want to get the Ocho. How do you spell Ocho? O-C-H-O? All right, YouTube, I gotta kill you. You like my Gamer Rage Everjail video? I should do one about the Guardian? I will. All right, hold on. I gotta...